everyone, how you doing today? This is a Lenovo 330 Ideapad 330. That's the base model, and the exact model is 330-14 IGM. This is a 20 volt 2.25 amp. It's a really low ampere intake it has. So pretty much what I realized on the beginning, the CD-ROM is a fake cover, so I'm guessing that you can remove this and put the new CD-ROM, and I really hope that I can attach the cover on my actual CD-ROM. Before I get into opening this one, I just want to show you guys. This really drives me off the wall. The on-off switch on this laptop, many other Lenovo's, they just pumping out right now. They're just trying to save an actual button for the on-off switch. They just add it to the keyboard and they position it right on the top right where the delete normally is supposed to be. And the delete button is right beside it. This is a Spanish keyboard. I'm in Mexico, so the delete is right here and the on-off switch is right here. And so many times I have pressed the on-off switch instead of deleting. And it's really annoying, and I hope they can actually fix this, remove this, or give us an option to do a macro to remove this, deactivate this and activate F1 or escape or any other key except this one. Anyway, so to remove the bottom cover, you have to remove all the 13 screws at the bottom side. They're all the same size, so you don't actually gonna mix it, put in a wrong place, so they're all the same height and width. So remove all the screws at the bottom side. Alright, now that we remove all the screws at the bottom side, actually on the bottom cover on the grill right here, I don't know why the cover, half of the grill is covered. And anyway, so I can see the heat pipe right there, so heat pipe right here is bended over, so I'm guessing it's somewhere over here. And the fan is supposed to be here. I can't see a fan, but I'm guessing the fan is right underneath here or something. The intake of the fan has to be here, and the outtake is right on the screen between the hinges right there, so the air goes here and comes from the other side. So to remove the cover at the bottom, you have to open the laptop in 45-degree angle, just like that. I really recommend you guys to grab a guitar pick, and you want to stick the guitar pick in between the top and bottom cover, and you're just going to wiggle it around and twist it in 30 degrees twist, and you're going to hear some clicking, snapping. That's just fine. Also, with the CD-ROM, you can just actually pull it out. It is a plastic cover, and I am disappointed again. Let's put that to one side. Right there. This CD-ROM, you cannot actually remove the cover face. It comes the whole one piece. So if you put that you buy the new CD-ROM, it's gonna come with a generic standard cover. It's not gonna come with this curved one, and you cannot remove this one from this whole junk. So you're gonna get an ugly CD-ROM or DVD-ROM right here with no matching cover. So anyway, so once you unclip the sides, you're gonna lift up from this corner where the CD-ROM is, and you're gonna move it around, and you're gonna lift up from this side and push it towards the HDMI and USB port side. That's the bottom cover. You can see these are mesh for the, for the dust mesh filter. There's not much on the bottom cover. And whoa, there we go. Now again, I'm speechless. Lenovo, they did it again. I don't know what are they trying to accomplish by doing this. They're trying to do, I don't even know how to explain this heatsink right now. I'm just thinking about it. Buying me some time. So there is no fan. So I'm just gonna say there is no fan for this heatsink for this laptop. There is a heat pipe that comes all the way here, goes where supposedly to be a fan, and there's a really flimsy aluminum sheet which is attached to this heat pipe. So the heat is gonna travel all the way from here, from the CPU to this aluminum sheet, and there is no air circulation, so there's no airflow. So the heat is gonna go back after a few minutes, half an hour, to the CPU, and it's gonna throttle the CPU, and you're gonna get a slow CPU, slow laptop. And you can see on the motherboard they have the pads where supposed to put the jack for the fan, the video chip place, video RAMs, VRAMs right there, and they're using a lower grade Wi-Fi board. They're not a full size Wi-Fi board for PCI Express. And I'm guessing under here there's a RAM, so we're gonna lift up this cover. Yep, they put the cover here to actually the top cover, the bottom cover of the laptop hits this one. It won't just go down there. There's only one RAM DIMM, so you can only upgrade up to one DIMM. You cannot put two DIMMs. And this is a 4 gig. You can go up to 8 gigs based on this heatsink. I don't know anybody wants to go to 8 gigs. Pretty much this is a tablet. It's not a laptop. You're getting a tablet with a battery right there in front end, and the hard drive is a mechanical hard drive. I'll give it to them. It's a Western Digital 500 gig. It's a okay brand. So if you want to replace the hard drive, you lift it from this corner, but the CD-ROM is right here. You lift it up. There's a clip right here in the middle. You lift it up in about 10 degrees and just gonna pull it towards other side of the laptop. And now you're gonna grab your new SSD hard drive or another hard drive. You're gonna remove the plastic cover for this one. Put the new hard drive in there. Right there. And slide it back down, face down to the jack. And push it down all the way. If you want to upgrade your RAM, you want to pull these two clips apart. The RAM comes in 45-degree angle, and you're going to pull it out in 45-degree angle. You're going to grab the new RAM, position the cut in the same place. If you put it the other way around, it's not going to go in. The cut's right there, and the cut on the RAM is right there. So you have to flip it this way, put it in 45-degree angle, push it all the way down to the DIMM side, and all the way down to the motherboard. You're going to hear that clicks. Those are the clamps right there clicking in position. To remove the battery, you only have to remove 3 screws. So let's go ahead and remove the 3 screws for the batteries. Alright, so lift up from the back side and put your finger right in here and pull the cable jack towards the front end of the laptop. And there's your battery. This one is a 7.5 volt 3800 milliamp battery. So if you're gonna use a battery, you're gonna get a lower clock speed on the CPU. And right on the battery, you're gonna see the CMOS battery. That's the BIOS battery, holding the date and time and the configuration on your BIOS. And pretty much there is not much here. And to put it back together, put the RAM. Before you put the battery down, just plug in the cable. It's easier that way. And then put the battery in place and put the 3 screws. There is no point. I was gonna do a repaste on this one, but honestly there is no point of repasting, even putting a liquid metal or any kind of thermal paste or thermal liquid you want to put under the heatsink. Even if I put the best thermal liquid in there, the heat is gonna transfer nicely to the heat pipe, and then there is not gonna dissipate because there is no fan. So in this situation, there is no point of removing or changing the thermal paste. So pretty much you're gonna get the same result with any thermal paste or thermal liquid within 15 minutes of the benchmark. So that's useless. In case you wanna remove this heatsink, there's only 3 screws right here, and one screw right in here. Remove these 4 screws and you can remove the heatsink. Alright guys, there's not much here. I'm just gonna put back the bottom cover, and here is the connector for the CD-ROM that goes in right there. So if you buy the new one, you have to plug it this way in here and the screw to hold it, but you will not have the cover. Anyway, we're gonna grab the bottom cover. Really disappointed again with Lenovo doing this. Even if people want to buy a cheap laptop, but this is not the way they're supposed to do it. They can put a really cheap fan or give you an option to put a fan. I rather lose. You're already saving up one more DIMM. How much is gonna cost you to put one tiny fan in there and put a few lines in there, even as simplest? But I guess screwing people over is fun for them. So we're gonna grab the bottom cover. We're gonna put the I/O side down where the HDMI port is. Slide that side in first, and then you're gonna push the corners all the way down to the top cover. Alright, once you did that, you put the CD-ROM in. Oh, I forgot the cover for the RAM cover. I gotta open it quickly. The RAM cover actually goes this way in. Alright, back again, put the CD-ROM down there. And last thing is putting all the screws back in. I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, click that thumbs up button. And if you guys subscribe, it really helps out and I appreciate it. And I'll take requests from my subscribers to make different video or any question they ask. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm just gonna finish up putting all the screws. Alright, we are done here. If you have any opening gaps, just squeeze them, and that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.